Hi everybody, my name is Shannon and you're watching another yarn. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of mistakes, problems, errors in our crafting ways, and what are we going to do about it? Are we going to rip everything out? Are we going to fix it? Can we fix it? Are we going to just say it's a design element and be good with it? I don't know. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for joining me. And if you're returning, oh my gosh, I really appreciate that. We're up to 390. Can you believe it? So thank you very much. And if you're not a subscriber, be one of the people that pushes me to 500. You can do it. That'll be nice. Oh, and all the cool YouTubey people, they tell me that if you click that little like button that's somewhere on the video, whatever, it does great things for the algorithm. And then more people get a chance to see me smile and make fun and be goofy and talk about yarn and knitting and crocheting and crafting and just all that good stuff. So anyway, have you ever had a project that you're working on and you absolutely love, and you're just working away, and it doesn't matter if it's knit or it's crochet, it really doesn't, right? And you're working on it and you notice a mistake. Yeah, I think we've all done that, right? Are you one of the people that it has to be perfect? You'll rip everything out and everything, and it has to be perfect. If you're a knitter, depending on what you're working with, you can drop it down. Like if you were working on cables and you cross your cable the wrong way, if you're comfortable with that, you can drop that stitch down and you can fix it. With crocheting, you can't really do that. You can fudge some things with crocheting. I've definitely done that over the years. You can add some stitches here and there depending on what you're working on. It may or may not affect the pattern. I want to show you this stunning, absolutely gorgeous hooded shawl I started. It's called Joe's Pride. I will link it. It is a Ravelry pattern. I did pay for it. I'm not affiliated with the designer in any way, shape, or form. I bought the pattern years ago, absolutely loved it, and finally started it. A lot of stitches, forget how many it was, casting a lot of stitches. I was using the one of those cotton cakes, you know, like if you got one of these that Hirschner's just had, the packages that were 2 cotton cakes for $15 for the mister, and then they went on sale 2 for $10. If you got some of those, any of those would work. If you just buy them from either Yarn Arts or Hobby or Hobium, you're good. This is how much I had left of this one. I forget the colorway because I don't have the ball band with me. Gorgeous blues right now. It started off as a gray and went to the blues. This was a full cake. And want to see the project? Want to see? Yeah, I put the little stoppers on it because, you know, I don't want to show it here and then drop all my stitches because that would be catastrophic. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. You see how it ends with that beautiful gray? So the way I'm holding it, can you tell what my issue is? Yeah, maybe not. So this was months in the making. I'm pretty sure it was definitely like a months in the making, right? You can see that center spine, a little bit different. You got the wings going off on each side. Can you get it now? Can you understand what I'm talking about now? Yeah. And you've got this beautiful hood. You can make it in red and be a little Red Riding Hood, right? I did blue sparkle because I just thought it was stunning. I mean, this gorgeous cake ending with the grays. I am right now up to, I'll put a picture so you can see what it's supposed to look like. I am right now to the hood portion. I am where I get to attach the hood. And that's when I saw it. I don't know if you saw it, but that's when I saw it. You see that centerpiece right there? You can see that right going up the center? Yeah, that's not the center of my work. Yeah, it's not the center. It's supposed to be the center. If you count, see, here's the centerpiece, and you count these little edgy pieces, right? There's a design detail, and here's a full design detail, and there's a partial, right? We got 2.5 from the center. Okay, got the center. Over here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Huh. This is supposed to be symmetrical, i.e., you know, same on both sides. Yeah, it's not. That's sad. That's a lot. So I got to this part and it sat in timeout. Because if I wanted to, like I said, I'm at the hood, right? I am at the hood. But the way the pattern goes, you know, it's going to have more stitches on one side of the hood than the other side of the hood. And it just, that's not going to work. So it sat in timeout for a while. So what would you do with it? I mean, look at this. Oh, I'm stepping on the other end of the yarn. Look at that. Okay, so we got it like that. I mean, look how gorgeous this is. Isn't that stunning? Look at that stitch. There's so much work in there. Would you pull it all out? Would you just finish it off? You know, however you want to, just bind off with it and put some decorative edge on the top and call it a day and say, oh, look, it's a beautiful shawl. No one will notice. I mean, I don't know if I can turn around. You can see the point's over here, right? You know, so it's asymmetrical, right? Well, then it just dawned on me. A lot of shawls are asymmetrical. And they do that on purpose, right? They do it on purpose. It's a design element. I don't have to pull this out. Now, granted, I'm not going to turn this into the hooded shawl that I had originally planned because I wanted it to end with that gorgeous dark blue. I mean, isn't that stunning? Look at that. I wanted to end like that, but I don't want to pull all of this out. This was months. This was a lot of work. And it just dawned on me before talking to you. I can keep it. Right? Put a shawl pin up here or something. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. I could do some garter stitch, do some edging on this, and call it done. Yeah. Wow. What do you think? Would you wear it, or would you? Are you so perfectionist that it has to be perfect that you would just tear it all out? It daunted on me because I'm like, if I did that, I'd be wrapping this way and then wrapping this way, and you know, because that's a lot of yarn. That's a lot of yarn I've got in this. You know, this ball, because it's not going to be the tiny ball that it started with. It'd be just this big monstrous mess. You know, I'm like, I don't know. And you know what? I laid it out. I laid it out multiple times, and I took pictures of it. I will show pictures, right? I did not see that. I'm working on it back and forth, and you know, this was a lot of hours. We spent a lot of hours together. Me and Joe's Pride, we spent a lot of hours. I did not see that I had more stitches on one side than the other. I had markers in. I mean, yeah, I still have markers. Okay, now I'm wrapped up on the yarn. It's like totally tangled all the way around me. Yeah, I have markers. Oh, okay, it's around the... Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm sitting on... How did I get sitting on it? Did you see? Yeah, I stood up earlier. I guess so. So I had markers. I mean, just little jump rings, right? I had markers that were telling me to do different things and change my pattern. And there was lots of graphs, right? You know, something like this. This isn't written out. It might be written out, but I prefer the graphs. You know, so you had that. I didn't notice. I did not notice. I was with this for months and did not notice. Yeah, I think I'm going to do some garter stitch on the edge or something like that, bind it off and say, it's done. So what should I do with the rest of this? Because I'm not going to need it. I won't get to that gorgeous blue, but I'm not going to need it. Not for this project. I'm going to say it's done. I'm going to say it's a design element, and I don't think anyone else is going to necessarily notice. It took me months to notice, and I was very intimate with Joe's Pride, right? I didn't notice. And it's literally, you know, see, it's asymmetrical. It's like a big L. I could do that. I can get away with it, right? It was on purpose. Tell me what you would do. Would you do that, or would you just be so upset and just scrap it and toss it? I mean, okay, I was there. It's been sitting on a shelf by itself for a couple months because I was a little upset. But thanks everybody. You have given me new life with this. You have. It is great. I'm excited now. I'm gonna finish it off. I'm gonna wear it. I'm going to wear it with pride. It's going to be Shannon's pride. That's right. Little crooked, little cockeyed, little off. Just like me. There you go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to wear it. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for helping me out with this predicament. And what do I do with my mistake in turning lemons into lemonade? That's right. It's not a problem anymore. I have a finished project very, very soon. I will have something done, and I will wear it with pride. It's just be all snooty and everything. Yes, I made this. It's gorgeous. Yep, that's where it's going to go. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much. It's been great talking to you. Bye-bye, everybody.